Well, hello everyone, I'm MNTW26 again. I just got this digital camera and it works great. Like, I'm really surprised at the quality of this thing. I got it for $20 on Craigslist, and if eBay ever fails you, go on Craigslist. I really recommend it. You'll usually find what you're looking for cheaper locally. But for this video, I wanted to talk about a few games I got that I want to review as hidden gems. This video isn't an entire review for all of them. It's just a few games I want to do in the future as reviews. So, let's get started. The first game I want to do is Thousand Arms for the PlayStation. This game usually goes on eBay for about $40 to $80. It's actually hard to find, surprisingly. Depending on what condition you get it on, it can be pretty expensive, but I got mine for $30. It doesn't come with the manual or the inserts. There was actually an insert included with these games where you can get the entire soundtrack and a multimedia CD for $2 extra. I'm pretty sure Atlas isn't doing that anymore, but I'd like to find that CD too. This game is actually a lot of fun. It's got a very unique RPG system. You don't buy new equipment for your characters in order to improve the statistics and everything. You improve the stats of the weapons you have throughout the entire game by dating girls and forging the relationship of the girls into the weapon. It has something to do with spirits and everything, but it's actually a lot of fun, and the dialogue's hilarious. If you find a girl who's good with like light spells, or a girl who's good with fire spells or healing or everything, you learn the techniques from them as the intimacy goes up for them. And you do this by going on dates, and you pick different choices as you're going on the dates. It's actually a lot of fun. And this game actually has a lot of spoken dialogue for an old PlayStation game. Really, really cool. The other game I want to talk about is Fear Effect for the PlayStation. And this game is if you took Resident Evil Survival Horror System and made it better. A lot better. I'm not saying anything bad about Resident Evil, but this was really cool. You could dual wield certain guns, and you could also run with some guns, which is something that Resident Evil needs to learn at some point. It was really fun. The dialogue in this is sometimes campy, but hilarious. The story is also pretty funny. It gets serious as you get onto the third disc, but it's a lot of fun. It really, really is. And this game is on 4 CDs. The reason it's on 4 CDs is because every background in the game is a movie file. It's really, really interesting because it takes the crappy graphics of the PlayStation to its advantage and makes it seem like you're playing an interactive anime. Now, the next few games are Dreamcast games. Whew. Sorry, it's hot. It really is hot. This game is called Mach X for the Dreamcast, and I only just recently started playing this one. I just recently got it, but it's actually getting really fun so far. Mach X is like Doom with a sword. You go around and slash the crap out of your enemies, and you get experience points out of it that increases your character's rank. When your character's at a certain rank, they have more options to brainjack certain people. When you brainjack a character, you take control over them, and like each different character has different stats, like better swinging strength, or like if it hits, it actually hurts a lot more. It is actually a lot of fun. I really, really like this game so far. This game was going to come up eventually after I got it. Shenmue for the Dreamcast. I absolutely adore this game. I know people who despise it, though. Like, absolutely despise this game. I love this game. You have to think about when this game came out back in 2000. This game, I don't think it would actually ever really be anything overly impressive today, but when this game came out in 2000, it had some of the best graphics ever for any game. I remember seeing a commercial for this game when I was a kid, and I was like, that looks real! I can't believe it. Games could not look any better than this game does. And of course, Crysis proves me wrong, but I mean, this game had a great story, very impressive, and even the minor characters you could care about. It was great. Next game I want to talk about is Grandia II for the Dreamcast. You can also get it for the computer and the PS2. This was a fun RPG. The story is great. The characters are memorable and hilarious. Like, Ryuta just could give 2 craps less about anyone as long as he's getting his paycheck. And like when he gets to the halfway mark of the game, they're like, Ryuta, you're the one who can wield the grand sword. He's like, oh yeah, piss off. I mean, he's absolutely hilarious, and it's so much fun to play this game. The battle system is also very cool. You can entirely skip battles, but it's not really recommended because the battling system is actually addicting. You get different experience points for everything. You get magic points and technique points, along with your experience points. And you collect eggs and tech books as you keep going through the game. And these eggs and tech books let you learn new magic, and they also let you improve on the character stats even more than leveling up would. And you get so many amount of technique and experience points, and you could probably spend your time playing this game for hours just getting these experience points to level up your characters. It is addicting. Very, very addicting battling system. This next game is Skies of Arcadia. And the only real difference between the Dreamcast and the GameCube version is the Dreamcast version has the FMU games, and the GameCube version has all the extra stuff, like the wanted battles and a few new characters to play as, and there's actually a lot more boss battles in this one too. Well, I missed the VMU games though from the Dreamcast version, because the Dreamcast version had this one VMU game where you're on a ship, and when you found more map in Skies of Arcadia on the Dreamcast, you unlocked more to do in the minigame on the VMU. It was impressive for a pocket game. And the last games I want to talk about, and it won't be the last games, I have a whole bunch of games back there that I'd love to review. And there's some games I actually love to review that have been talked the crap out of. Like Resident Evil 4 has been talked the crap out of, but I'd still love to talk about it. As just, a basic review, not really hidden gems or anything like that. Anyways, I want to talk about Botton Kaitou series also for the GameCube. These were fun RPGs. They have a card system. It's almost like a Chain of Memories almost, but it's not really free-forming. It's turn-based. And there's actually huge differences in the card battle system in each of these games. After playing this one for so long, Eternal Wings has a card system where each card has different numbers on it. You can even pick up more cards that have a whole bunch of different numbers on them. And if you match numbers up, like going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in your card attacks, the strike will become much more powerful than it would normally. It's pretty cool. And Origins had a different system in the fact that Origins has like low attack, medium attack, and high attack cards. And the numbers are there, so you have to do them in order. So you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't pick whatever cards you usually want. This game was fun, though. It's actually a lot of fun. They're both great RPGs, but I still think Eternal Wings and The Lost Ocean was the best one, because the story was a little more epic, the card system was a little more fun, and the plot twist was great. It was like KOTOR's plot twist, Knights of the Old Republic's plot twist, if you made it just a little more epic. It was like just as good as BioShock's plot twist. But when you get to that part where Andrew Ryan starts telling you to kill him, it was just like you dropping your jaw going, I cannot believe that just happened! It's a lot of fun, and the plot twist for this was really great. I don't want to spoil it, and I'm probably not going to spoil it in the review either, because it was good. And it's definitely one of the best GameCube games you could ever get. If you have a GameCube, pick them up. I recommend it. Which is actually funny, because these games are probably much more expensive to get than a GameCube is, which is really, really funny. You can get a GameCube, I think, by going to GameStop and paying $20 for it. It's sad when the system is much cheaper than getting a game. Like Super Smash Bros. Melee, I think, is like a $30 to $35 game, and the system is $20. Oh, well, I think every system has a game like that. Like the PlayStation has Suikoden 2, and I mean the Sega Genesis has games that are just like madly overpriced and everything, like Sega CD games, all that stuff. But yeah, this is just a quick little video to show off my new camera and show some of the games I want to review in the future. I really want to get to a lot of these, and once I get my TV all set up and everything, we'll be good to go. So thanks for watching. See you later.
Pieces are all over. Now you should accept this is over. Now open your eyes, look yourself together. Keep your eyes on this corruption. Keep your eyes on this confusion. Come on, yes, you should watch this train. It's over.